So do our... Hey guys! So I went to the fair yesterday, which was really fun. It comes here every single year, and I haven't been in like 2 years because, I don't know, I was on vacation and just stuff. So I was really excited to go again, and I went to it with two of my best friends, and it was really fun. Here's a little snippet of what I did and what I saw.
After piggery, you might know a few of these folks. I'm going to introduce each of them and we'll give them all big cheers. On the inside lane, in the pig, number 5, here he is folks, the pig that lived, the pig that does not need a Nimbus 2000 to get around this track. Put your hands together for Harry Porker! In the second lane, number 6 in the blue. Now she spends a whole lot of time with her snout in the mud, but don't you dare color her mudblood. Big cheers for Hermione Granger! In the next lane, in the purple, number 8, he had to lose a few pounds and shave off that beard to compete in our races, but he is still that lovable, half pig, half giant you all know. Put your hands together for Rubius Hagrid! And finally, in the last lane, in the black, number 7, will age and experience triumph over youth and vigor. Okay, this one's also on the bell. And let her rip, and they're off. Hagrid gets the lead, but it's going to be neck and neck. They're over that hurdle. Look at him jump. Hagrid's in front, but Hermione and Zarda jump right behind him. Who's it going to be? It's going to be close. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so those are just the pigs, but they're adorable, okay? I mean, the names were like Hagrid and Harry Porker and Hermione. Hagrid won, but I really wanted Hermione to win, but what can you do? So, other than that, I wanted to tell you guys about when I was a kid. I have a very unique little story about when I was a kid because I thought I was adopted, but I wasn't. So I look different than everyone in my family. I have blue eyes and blonde hair, and everyone in my family has brown and brown and brown and brown. So I always wondered, what the heck, why do I look so different? My sister told me one day that I was adopted, and I thought, oh, you know, that makes perfect sense, right? So I went up to my mom and I tugged on her pants leg and I was like, Mom, I figured it out. She's like, what did you figure out? And I said, well, I'm adopted. That's why I look so different. And she looks at me and she goes, of course you are. So I thought I was adopted for 5 years of my life. And all of my friends thought I was adopted because I told them. And my parents never knew that I thought this because my mom thought I was kidding when I was a kid. And my sister never thought I took her seriously. So I figured out one day, I don't really remember, like 5th grade, that I wasn't actually adopted because my grandmother was there when I was born and she remembers my mom when she was pregnant and stuff. So I was like, oh, okay, so I'm not actually adopted. But I really like struggled with that for 5 years because I wondered why my real parents didn't want me, why all of this happened, and where I was really born, like what nationality I am, what my grandparents are like, do I have any brothers and sisters, and I really struggled with that. So then all of a sudden I wasn't adopted anymore, and then that was something I had to adjust to, which is very strange for people to be like, oh, I'm adopted, okay, and then you need to adjust to not being adopted. So that's the story of how I was adopted and then not adopted, and that is kind of what happened to me when I was a kid. I had this struggle with adopted and not adopted, and it was kind of weird. But yeah, so do you guys have any stories about things that you may have believed when you were a kid that aren't actually true, besides Santa, because he is real? Do a video response or leave a comment or tweet me. I want to know if any of you guys have had anything weird like this happen that maybe I could relate to. Kind of like a little support group for the little misfit children who didn't know anything. That's my whole story. I'll see you next week, Spectacular Muffin. Other than that, I wanted to